Hi, my loves. So for reading today, let's just start off first with our letter cards. So I want you to say the letters and the sounds with me. Ready, set, go. Letter G says G. One more time. Letter G says G. Here we go. Ready, go. Letter C says K. One more time. Letter C says K. This will help you with your blending. What word is this? This is not the letter. What word is this? This is the word Say, I see a dog. I see a dog. Good. Ready, set, go. Letter L says L. One more time. Letter L says L. Letter D says D. One more time. Letter D says D. Letter T says T. One more time. Letter T says T. What sight word is this? When you see it, you just got to know this is the word is. Say, today is Monday. Today is Monday. Good job. Here we go. Ready? Go. Letter S says S. One more time. Letter S says S. Ready? Go. Letter A says A. One more time. Letter A says A. Ready? Go. Letter O says ah. One more time. Letter O says ah. Last one. Letter I says I. One more time. Letter I says I. Awesome. My sweets, what I would like you to do is grab your Tic Tac and Talk book. And I want you to open up to the very last. It keeps pausing. Hopefully it stops here soon. I want you to open up to the very last page. Pages 12 and 13. We're going to do these two pages together. All you need is your pencil, but you can just have it parked for right now. We're going to do page 12 first. This is a story. You see the title is up here on this crooked line. I want you to touch and read it with me. Okay, our learning target for today is I will fill in the missing words for the story, and then I wrote the title. I don't want to tell you, I want you to read it with me. So touch, sound out over here. Ready, set, go. T-os, t-os. Toss, what does toss mean? If you toss something, that means you throw it. Toss, now let's read the second word. Ready, go. It. Read it all together with me. Toss it. Look here in the pictures. What are the girls tossing? What are they tossing? They're tossing a ball. So now instead of playing tag and touching each other, now they're tossing a ball and then they are it. Then that person is it. Now, my loves, I want you to look here. Who was it first? She's the one who's throwing the ball. What's the name on her shirt? Sound it out with me if you don't know. T-ick. T-ick. Tick. Tick is who is it. So we need to trace her name here. T-ick. Tick. So trace the uppercase T. We're going to write these 3 sentences about this game. Trace the lowercase I. Trace lowercase c. Tick. Now we need to sound out this word. So put your pencil down. G says G. O says ah. T says T. Sound it out with me. G-ot. G-ot. Got. Tick. Got. And we're going to fill in that last name. So trace the word got. G. Make sure you are reading and touching under each letter with me. O. T. When we come back to school, you're going to be reading these sentences by yourselves, my loves. So make sure you're doing it with me. Tick, got. We don't have the rest of her name. Who did she tag with the ball? Let's sound out her name. Touch under her name on her shirt. You can't read it on my computer, so you have to look at your book. Ready? Go. Ack. Ack. Tack. So tick, got, tack. So we need to write tack's name. So trace the uppercase T. What letter goes next in her name? A. Ack. C. And you need to trace that little period. There's a little period down there in the bottom line. You can't forget to do that. Let's read this sentence fluently without stopping. Ready, set, go. Tick, got, tack. Good job. Let's read it one more time. Ready, go. Tick, got, tack. She did. She got her with the ball. She tossed it. So tossing means you gently threw it. She tagged her. All right, now let's go to this middle row. So now tack is it, right? So now tack is throwing the ball. So it says ack, tack. So we need to trace tack's name. Trace the uppercase T. Trace the lowercase a. Trace lowercase c. Park your pencil. I need you to touch and sound out the second word with me with the G. Ready, set, go. G, a, t, g, a, t. Got. So tack, got. We need to trace the word got. So trace the G, trace the O, trace the T. Tack, got. Well, who is she throwing the ball to? Who did she hit? Let's sound out her name on her shirt. Ready? Go. T, a, k, t, ak. Talk. She got talk. So we need to trace the T in her name. We're completing our learning target by filling in the missing words. In the story, toss it. T, ah. What letter goes next that says ah? O. T, ak. C is the missing letter. And then you need to trace that tiny little period down there in the bottom on that chocolate line. Don't forget the period. I'm going to be looking for that in your work. All right, so now if tack got talk, now talk's the one who's it, right? Now she's going to be tossing the ball. We need to trace talk's name down here. Talk, talk. So trace the T, trace the O, trace the C. Talk. Park your pencil. I want you to sound out that word with me with the G. Ready, set, go. G, a, t, g, ot. Got. Talk, got. So trace the G, trace the O, trace the T. Who did she get? Talk, got. Who did she get? With the ball. Sound out her name with me. Touch underneath. Ready? Go. T, I, k, tick. She got tick. So we need to write tick's name. So trace the uppercase T. T, I. What cute little letter says I? I. T, I, k. What goes last? C. Write lowercase c and trace a little period. When you're done, please park your pencil. Let's read this sentence all together. Ready, set, go. Talk, got, tick. Awesome. My sweets, what you need to do now is you need to go grab your scissors. I will give you time. You only need your scissors. Go grab these, please. All right, what you are going to do with your scissors is you are going to cut out on the purple, the pink, and the blue lines. This is the last page, so you can just cut on this one. You don't need to be careful of cutting any extra pages. So I just want you to cut. We completed our learning target. I just want you to cut this last page. This is for playing the game of tic-tac-toe, except you're playing tic-tac-tock because the girls' names are tic-tac and tock, but it's just like tic-tac-toe, which is fun. After you cut out that big rectangle, you're going to cut apart each of their faces, but you need to stay on those lines so that they're all very neatly cut out. You don't cut off any part of their body or their face. You should have nice, neat squares when you're all done. So make sure your scissors stay right on the lines so that your squares are perfect. And then you're going to need to put all of the tacks or all of the tocks together, all the tacks and all the ticks. So you have to match up the kids and put them in piles. So tock is going to go on top of tock. So I'm going to put those together in a pile. So you'll have 3 piles, 1 pile for tock, 1 pile for tick, 1 pile for tack. 3 separate piles. Giving you time to finish cutting, and I'll explain to you what we're going to do. Giving you time to finish. When you're done, make sure that you have all of your pieces in piles. So if you're done cutting, look here, I have all of my tocks together in a pile. I have all of my ticks together in a pile. Being organized. I have all of my tacks together in a pile. Okay. What you are going to do now is find a family member, find somebody to play tic-tac-tock with you. But what you have to do is you're going to pick who you want to be. Maybe I want to be Tock. So if I'm playing with Mr. Birch and he tells me I can go first, I can't just put this down wherever I want. I have to say a word that starts with the letter T first. So maybe I would say turtle, and maybe I want my piece to go here. And then Mr. Birch would go. Maybe he's going to be tack. And maybe he would say tummy, and then he'd put his piece here. So every time, and you want to get 3 in a row. You want to get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or you want to go diagonal, 1, 2, 3. So before you can play and lay your piece, you need to say where this starts with T. And when you're done playing, if you win, if you get 3 in a row, you say tic-tac-tock because you won. So before you lay your piece, you have to remember to say a T word, where that starts with the letter T. My loves, what I would like you to do is ask your grown-up to upload page 12 to the red reading folder and have fun playing this game with your brother or sisters, or a grown-up if you don't have any brothers or sisters. Have fun. I love you, and I'll see you soon.